What's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in again for another episode. Um, so I got the SPY up here. This is the 1 minute time frame. The past 2 days of trading, yesterday and today, and we're holding up here above 281, and the so that's a very bullish sign. And we can see we just bounced here off of the previous day closing price at 281.30 and pushed higher. And I actually thought I on this candle here right above the let me zoom in. Sorry, I don't have the magnifying glass on, but right here above when we pushed over this closing price, I was thinking about going long the market and 200 shares, but because I think we have a lot of room to the upside here if we can hold over this level and break out of this 282.38. Anyhow, long story short, I did not take that trade or swing trade because I'm down $70 and I took a bunch of trades. I'm down $70 on the day, and I just wanted to take this time to, well, first of all, since I'm down, I took so many trades. I wanted to take the time right now during the lunch session to go over and review my trades and the mistakes that I've made, because that's the main thing. Instead of me taking another trade right now and trying to improve my P&L, I can just continue to watch the market and go over the mistakes that I made on my trades that I've taken today so far. So that's one of the reasons why I don't try to put too much emphasis on the P&L. But it is discouraging when you don't have success, monetary success. Now, so moving along here, I took trades like I said on the last episode. I might be trading the first 5 minutes now, and I did. I took trades in the first 5 minutes on Tesla and Nvidia, and I had some trouble with my internet connection. I didn't get filled on Nvidia, but I could have made out with a good gain on both of those trades. But I I lost some money here today. But anyhow, so I'm making this video a little early, and I just wanted to let all the viewers know that I might be changing things up here. I've been putting out a video a day of doing my reviewing my trades, and I don't know, and it's helped me a lot really to be able to look back and review my trades, and I review my trades multiple times. But I'm at a point right now where I need to really focus on finding one specific strategy that I can execute really well. So at this point in time, I don't know if it's still the most beneficial thing for me to do with my time to make a video every day. So I might be cutting back on the videos here. That being said, let's get into possibly my last trade review for a few days. I'm not sure. I might do one tomorrow. We'll see. But if you don't get any video updates for a little while, just you'll know why. So I'm still gonna be hard at work trying to uh, improve my trading skills and expand my knowledge, but I might not be putting out as many videos. All right, so the first trade I took was on Nvidia. Um, if we look here at the 180-day time frame, we can see it's a 4-hour chart. Nvidia is up here in the 170 level, and it's really at the highs for the past few months, and it's a downtrending stock, very much so. And so it was dropping off pre-market today, and I was looking for a move down. I was looking for either a push back up or a move down, but I decided to go short at the open because it was selling off so hard. So I went short, and this is where my internet connection messed up. It didn't fill me at the right time. So I actually went short. See, it doesn't even show my trade here. This actually messed up on a Tesla trade. So that's the other thing about trading, and nothing's guaranteed. I mean, today I missed a bunch of. I could have been up easily, maybe $500 today, and it's not. I'm not blaming it on the internet connection at all. it's still my fault, but my internet connection and whatever was lagging, I don't know if it was my laptop because I'm doing all this on my laptop, but I have two monitors. I have two 27-inch monitors as well, which I look at all my charts. But so I don't have the best equipment, is what I'm saying. But it's still not an excuse whatsoever. But what I'm saying is, I would have, I would have been able to I would have more likely gotten out of my positions for a profit today had I not. I didn't even get filled here. You can see there's no trade, but I took a trade here, a 160, $168. I shorted the stock. You can see this is a 1 minute candle. Each one of these candlesticks is 1 minute. The first 1 minute it sold off under the previous day closing price, this golden line. This is Nvidia, and they make computer chips and stuff. But anyhow, it's sold off, and they've been bought up recently, and I don't even think they were just overbought basically. So that's why I'm selling it. So it broke under the previous day closing price um really fast, and I just shorted immediately in the first 1 minute of trading, and we just completely sold off all the way down here to 166. And I only shorted 50 shares here, so I was up $100, and but it never filled. It did fill. It's anyhow. The trade basically never happened, and then we bottomed out here at 166, and we got this big reversal push back up. And we came up through VWAP. Let me zoom out here a little bit, and I shorted up here at 168.23, 100 shares, and my stop loss would have been up here at 168.70 at the previous day closing price. And I was looking for a continuation down because that'll happen a lot of times. If something sells off this hard, gets balled back up, it's gonna typically do this curling back down action, reverse, and continue down to test these low prices down here. Let me change my drawing tool. Sorry guys, I apologize. So anyhow, let me try not to bore you guys too much, but I shorted 100 shares here. We dropped down to VWAP, and this trade was working for me at that point, and I decided um I gained confidence on this trade, and as we dropped down through VWAP, I actually added another 100 shares, but I didn't want to add any more risk. So I treated this as its own separate trade. So I added another 100 shares, but I only had a 10-cent stop loss. So my stop loss was basically anything above the VWAP, and it got up above the VWAP, and I stopped out for a little more than 10 cents, for more like 40 cents. And then we got this drop, and I never even covered. I left this initial 100 shares on because my stop loss for this was still the previous day closing price, because this was more of a trend trade, while this trade here was more of a scalp trade. So if this trade worked, I likely would have covered 100 shares down here. But anyhow, once we got this reverse up through VWAP, I covered the rest. I lost on that trade. I lost, but I kind of think, I guess I had decent trade management. I took a chance on this trade. I lost 21 bucks, whatever. I think it was, no, that was a $40 loss, I think. So, no, this was a $40 loss here. And I tried to short over here, and that was a $20 loss. This was a good trade management. I did a decent job here. I'm not going to get any more of that. I got too many trades to try to cover, which I'd never get done in time. But I took another trade here, lost 40 bucks, tried to short again, kind of, and my stop level was this previous high back in here. That yellow line, this is kind of looking for a head and shoulders pattern. This is the head, and these are the two shoulders. But anyhow, it exploded up through that, and I stopped out very quickly, um, relative to that size of that candle. So, and then this would have been the short position here. But anyhow, could have done so. Yeah, I got so much adjustment to make to my strategy, guys. I need to be more patient and wait for things like this to short. This is I just need to be way more patient in what I'm doing, unless it's things at the open, like this in the scalp strategy, things at the open. I could have made money if my things worked out right at the open here, and I did the same thing on Tesla, but you got to buy and sell really quickly. And I've noticed, and the reason I like scalping is because I notice I'm right a lot, and I actually get it right, and I get the direction right most of the time. But I just got to sell out quickly because it'll go. The patterns will work out, but they don't always follow through a lot of the time. So you got to sell out quickly. So I've noticed a pattern of me having success, and you guys don't always see it in my results, but a lot of my trades are, I get the direction correct a lot of the time, and most of the time is in these scalps in these early morning hours. I need to be able to pinpoint when I'm the time of day when I'm trading well and all other things. But anyhow, I'm noticing that, yeah, I my win percentage with scalp trades is much higher, and if I can, so that's one thing I've noticed. But that's the other reason I need to I'm gonna put all my trades that I've journaled here. I'm gonna put them into an Excel spreadsheet. I'm gonna start tracking the type of strategy that I'm trading. Each trade, I'm gonna write down the strategy, whether the strategy is an opening range breakout trade, a VWAP balance, a VWAP reversal trade, moving average trend trade, um, a green. So there's a bunch of different trades, but I know all the fancy names and stuff, but I don't always know. I'm not always conscious of what type of trade I'm in while I'm in the trade, and that just goes to show that I'm not being selective enough in my trading. I'm taking too many trades. I need to be able to really focus things down and and sort through all these trades, and just because commissions, I'm spending too much money on commissions, so I gotta be more selective. So anyhow, these videos are also not the best, so I apologize, but I'm not just gonna keep putting junk out on the internet. So, but I'm not gonna give up either, guys. So I will be making videos still, and I am gonna continue trading today, even though I'm down $70. But this is because, and so I'm trying different strategies. I'm gonna try to scalp some penny stocks today. I got some scanners running, and I'm gonna try to do some scalp plays on penny stocks, and then also I'm gonna fool around with midday moving average or midday moving average trades and things of that nature. So, and buying to hold midday and holding throughout the entire day and things like that. So I'm gonna try different things, and I'm trying to log it and track it and come back to you guys with some. I'm gonna try to come back on these videos after maybe taking a break and doing more research. Hopefully, I can come back on future videos and I can be more detailed and I can have more structure and I can have more of specific things that I'm looking for, and just really take my trading to the next level, because that's what I really need to do. If we can cover any more trades, let's go to the Tesla. So Tesla today, in the first 3 minutes we sold off, and then we had the fourth minute we popped up here, and this is kind of like a reversal, in cup and handle. Here's the cup, and then the handle sometimes come down a little bit, then go up, and that's kind of what happened here. I went long here at 292.95 with 50 shares. and I sold out here. A better trade would be to wait till the price got